Welcome back to day 2 of PAX Unplugged 2021. I'm here with Mike from Elf Creek Games, and we, as promised again, are taking a look at something you probably haven't seen anything about.
Yeah.
This is Paradox Initiative?
Yes, this is Paradox Initiative. This is a second edition of Paradox, which is Brian Surrey's first designed game that was published. So we were able to pick up the second edition. In the original game, there was artwork from 15 local Chicago comic book artists.
Really?
So we decided to kind of up the ante a little bit, and we signed 18 of the most well-known board game artists.
And he's not kidding. Can you name some of them?
So I can name some of them. So we're working with Andrew Bosley, Vincent Dutray, Ian O'Toole, Mr. Cuddington, Ann Heidseek, who did the art for Honey Buzz, is also doing some work on this.
Wow.
And just a number of other people as well. Kwanchai Moria is another one that's doing a triptych for us.
Is there an artist you're not working with? No, you don't have to answer that.
Not going to answer that. There were some that were contractually obligated that they couldn't.
Of course.
So I'll say that.
Suffice it to say, he's got a ton of the best-known artists working on this.
Yes.
And what can you tell me about the game itself for people who don't know about the original?
Sure. So the game takes place in 3 phases to each round. The first phase, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be drafting these different cards, and you're going to be adding them to your play area like so.
Speaking of Ian O'Toole.
Yeah, this actually is Ian's art that we are showing here. After you draft 2 cards, then you're going to do your action phase, which you are able to do 2 movements in your Paradox engine. If you've ever played games like Bejeweled, Candy Crush, this is what these actions are. Except with those games, you have to be shifting things that are next to each other, that are adjacent. In this one, you can shift from anywhere, and you're trying to make groups of 4 or 5 of the same color.
So you're kind of swapping around?
So yeah, so like one swap might be this red circle for the white circle there, and I would be able to trigger this column. What I would do with this then, I would then place these chips on these cards, and this is how you complete the cards to create your set that you're going to score at the end of the game. So you place those on the cards, and then everything shifts down or empties, and then you would fill this spot. So I'll just grab the bag.
From the bag, of course.
Then you just go ahead and fill. And then I would do my second action. At the end of the round, whatever cards you don't complete in your personal area, they slide down 1 slot, and then you go to the next round. If you do complete a card, you'll then move the glitch. The glitch, once you move that, let's say that I completed a card where I have to do 3 movement. I would go 1, 2, 3. This world then becomes glitched, which for final scoring, because you're scoring sets, you would score 1 less card in your set. So instead of scoring 4 cards for 10 points, you would score 3 cards for 6. And then there are ways to unglitch a world to where you can score it completely, and you can also shield worlds to where if the glitch lands on it, then the shield gets removed.
And how many does this play up to?
This is a 1 to 4.
1 to 4. And when is this coming?
This will be in Q1. So we don't have an exact date.
That is a glitch, by the way, happening in our world right now.
Exactly. We gotta love that.
It's happening. The Paradox Initiative is literally taking over PAX U. So you were saying, when is it coming?
So it should be sometime in Q1, probably February, late February or March. To Kickstarter. The hope is that this will be hitting backers sometime in the fall, to where we can do a release either at PAX Unplugged next year.
Well, that would be cool.
Or at Essen, or both, because that would be amazing.
Probably both. If you can do both, you're doing both.
Yes.
Don't lie.
You're absolutely right.
All right. Well, thanks for taking the time to show us Paradox Initiative. We're going to have a few more bits throughout the day today, but this is the first stop that we made today here at Elf Creek. Thanks again, Mike.
Awesome.
Fist bump, as always. See you on the next one.
Yep, happy gaming, guys.